right? People share their secret anonymously. Chicago. Wonder what the fuck we gonna have in here. Wait, when was this? Oh, last year. Okay. How long is this video? 11 minutes.
Hi, my secret is I'm a burstophile. I'm sexually attracted to like stuff like murderers and like serial killers, like fictional or like real life.
Bitch, you in the right place for it.
And like for
Chicago.
me, it's like the violence gets me off, and I'm pretty much on the sadistic side. I'm just weird like that, and a lot of it's expressed through my art.
I'm glad you
Okay,
were courageous enough to say
one
that.
time I had this ex that cheated on me with some random girl. I found out who the girl was, started talking to her, and I started dating her as well as talking to my ex still. And I found out that she had a boyfriend, so I ended up dating him as well. So I ended up dating all three of them at the same time, and they didn't even know.
You should have been anonymous, bitch.
When I was 16, I had a roommate that she spoke English as well, but her mother language was Russian. And most of the kids in our boarding school spoke Russian as well, including her friends. So they would always come to our room and they would speak Russian to each other and look at me and giggle. I had a feeling they were saying things about me, but I wasn't sure. And then one time I got pink eye from another kid in school. And every time they came, they would like make gestures to their eyes and look at me and laugh, and I was getting a little upset. So one night she slept at her friend's room and I was alone. So I rubbed my face on her pillow a couple of times with the pink eye, hoping she would get it too, and she did eventually. I honestly don't feel that bad about it. They stopped making fun of my pink eye after that, so
hey,
that's my secret.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
What you look like? She sounded like a nice young lady.
When I was a little kid, when I was first learning how to clip my toenails, and my mom stopped doing it, and I finally learned. I didn't know what it tasted like, a toenail, so...
Why did you want to know,
first
Cameron?
time I did it, I ate all 10 of my toenails.
Don't turn the fuck around, boy.
Sometimes I think that I should have been a man because I'm so dominant. So when I see women, it's like, damn, shorty. If I was a man, I would have told her ass up.
Maybe you're what the people like to call gay.
In 2009, I probably was the only one of my friends to buy Justin Bieber's album, but it was worth it.
Stay anonymous. Don't you do. Chat when you find this man here.
Okay, so my secret is just about every time I'm in an elevator by myself, without fail, I'll pretend like I'm opening and closing the doors using my mind, kind of like the Force. And I'm also making the elevator go up and down using my mind as well. That's my secret.
What the fuck? That ain't no bad secret. I mean, that's pretty cool if you
I
ask
feel
me.
like one secret I do have would be that I'm kind of afraid of rejection. I can give an example of this too. Anytime.
Hey, y'all leave a secret in the comments. We not gonna know who you is.
I would shoot my shot with a beautiful woman or a companion. It would be like either 3 reasons why they would say no. Either they don't feel the same way, they feel like I'm more of a friend to them and they don't really want to lose that relationship, or it's because they just see me like a brother. And I kind of understand that.
Felt
but
that.
at the same time, it's just like,
I feel his pain. I don't feel the but I feel his pain. What the fuck? This nigga's thumb little as fuck. Is my thumb just huge or his little as shit?
I have commitment issues. Very scared of marriage. I don't trust nobody. I feel like everyone's out for self. Mainly because I grew up a sad nigga, and I seen what's been done to a lot of males. I don't want it done to me.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Stay dangerous, my nigga. That's a real nigga right there.
People think I'm a really happy person
Oh,
and that I have my life together. But I actually really struggle to get out of bed every morning. And I have to tell myself that it will be okay. Otherwise, I won't leave my apartment for days at a time. So it's not always what you see.
Find her and let me hug her. Send me her Instagram.
I don't really tell nobody this, but when I went to boot camp, my girlfriend, well, it was my girlfriend, she sent me a letter and broke up with me. But I ain't crying for nobody in a barracks. But when I went to sleep, I cried myself to sleep.
Shit. I feel this pain.
I sometimes pretend to be afraid of horror films because I don't know, sometimes I just want to be held by my boyfriend, but I'm really not scared because I really love horror films.
What type of secret is that? You could have kept that to yourself.
I thought I was going to kill myself 5 years ago, so I didn't make a plan for my future,
In
and now
GTA?
I don't know what I'm doing.
And what the hell? Damn. Which the bet?
So one time when I was maybe 5 or 6, I was in the grocery store with my mom, and we were at the cash register, and I stole a pack of Hubba Bubba bubble gum, and I got home, and I felt so deeply guilty for having stolen that it sat in the drawer of my bathroom for years and years and years, and I never ate it. And then like a couple of years ago, I finally threw it out, and I can never bring myself to eat it because I felt so guilty.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. That is my same story. I remember I stole some gum from the store. My grandma kept telling me, hell no. I'm like, bro, I gotta get this damn gum. It was that damn gum. It was in the little shit, and you gotta pull it out, and it would look like a damn tongue. And you could clip it off, nigga. I stole that damn gum. She couldn't eat her shit, nigga. I got home and got rid of the evidence.
So my secret is basically I got locked up for a domestic that I didn't do. So what happened was an argument had happened. I wasn't from this particular town. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go because I really don't like confrontation. So as I was trying to leave, this person was kind of throwing stuff, and pretty much I didn't fight or not whatnot, but I seen that it was going too far past words. So I called the cops for my protection. And I finally found a way to get outside, and I waited on the cops. Again, I wasn't from this particular area. I am from Chicago. And the cops came. The gentleman barely questioned me. I actually did have red marks on my neck and everything. The next thing I know, another cop had showed up. They asked for my ID. Next thing I know, I'm getting handcuffed. The guy didn't even tell me what I was getting handcuffed for. I'm like panicking. I got PTSD, so I'm sitting here like, why am I getting locked up? I called you guys for my protection. I just wanted to walk away, grab my belongings. I've never been locked up. I've never been in trouble. Come to find out from other people that live in this particular area, this particular city, that if you look a certain way and you're from Chicago, you get looked at different. Too many people view Chicago as being bad if you're dressed in an urban manner. Like, they judge the book before getting to know you. So, unfortunately, I was locked up for 3 days. Had a lot of nightmares. Got through it. Everything was dropped. I was cleared. The judge even apologized to me. It's messed.
I feel like shit like that, you should get a cash reward of at least a meal. Cause what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna be honest. I tell everyone, my kids cannot be cops. They be like, oh, bam, why not? They could be the good cops. Fuck that. You're not being a cop, bro.
Messed up though, because
too much bullshit.
I grew up on when you were in trouble.
Nah, be
call
damn.
the cops. Now I think differently, and the sad part is I know all cops ain't bad, but
True, that's true.
This is my
But
secret. I got out of it, and I got
I'd
out
rather
of it
not find out
because
than
I chose
find out the wrong
positivity,
way.
and I chose to go forward and not backwards.
I fuck with her.
I found out that slavery still exists. We are told that it doesn't. It is most times shunned away from. It is avoided. The fact that it being mentioned is ridiculed, but it actually still exists through the prison system. I unfortunately became a victim of a pen myself for 3.5 years for an event that never took place, and I depended on the system.
This is what I'm
trusted
saying, bro.
the system in order to find the truth and deal with the truth. And unfortunately, I was put back in a position to be made a slave again. We think that it has stopped because there's no more cotton fields. We think that it has stopped because no one's hanging from trees. We think that it stopped because there's no more ropes or nooses being made. We think that it stopped because there's no one wearing hoods, the same Klansmen or anything of that nature. But it's actually now with a pen in a cell that has made slavery continue without the usual, the evident that will cause us to see it clearly.
That is true. Like jail, former slavery. I feel like we ain't got damn mental slavery, but I ain't gonna get too deep into that. Just know if you
I was arrested and put in jail, incarcerated, for a crime that I allegedly committed, caused me to be sitting in jail for 3 years and 3 months, begging for trial, no evidence, and the only thing that they can come up with after 3.5 years was a picture of a finger with a scratch on it with no scantron and no other evidence to find me guilty of something so I wouldn't walk away with nothing. As again, I came up in the urban area.
Bro.
I was taught to watch out for gunmen, for rapists, for thieves, for murderers. I was never taught to watch the pen. As of today, I learned the power of the pen and the ones who use it.
Hey everyone, for those of you who are new, my name is Thoraya and I'm the girl behind the camera. I actually plan on taking this series to a new city every month, starting with today's episode. You probably noticed it was filmed in Chicago, and next month it's going to be New York, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I have a new episode up. And follow me on Instagram, I'll be posting more on there as I'm traveling, so that'll be fun.
Y'all go fuck with Thoraya.
As always,